Okay, guys, I'm gonna go over what we did yesterday. Um, I asked you guys to create an object and use three functions. Go into edit mode, and once in edit mode, we were going to extrude. I asked you to do that. I also asked you guys to use the loop cut and right here, the inset. So three functions under the edit command, okay? I'm just gonna review it one more time. And the precursor for this activity was for you guys to make the chess pieces. If you haven't done any chess pieces, this was new territory for you. So let's do it another time. Hopefully this one will make sense to you. Okay? All right, so I'm looking around. First of all, I'm holding middle scroll button down and I'm dragging my mouse, okay? And I'm orbiting, spinning around. If I hold my middle mouse down and hold shift at the same time, I can pan, move around the space. If you're not comfortable doing it this way, please just do it here, okay? If you're not comfortable. Spin around here using these axes right here. But do it in a way that you're not looking at things like orthographic, single view, weird angles. It's called three-quarter view, okay? So you got the front, top, sides. So you get three faces at all time, okay? Let's start. Press tab to get into edit mode. If you don't know how to get into edit mode, you can always go over here, object, and go into edit mode. The minute you go into edit mode, let me just bring this wider here for a second, all these beautiful things go on. And I said to you guys yesterday, type in 1, 2, and 3, and just watch my mouse. Just look up here as I type 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, hopefully 2 is going to work, and my keyboard is dead. All right, let's just go 1, 2, 3 is right here, okay? So I said go into face mode and press E for extrude, right? And just move your mouse away. And Blender is really brilliant. It goes, when you extrude, it goes perpendicular, so it goes straight out. So if I press E, I just did that yesterday, right? I press E again, and there it is. Now we just started with that, right? What else did I say? Once you're here, I also asked you guys to move your mouse away and press S to get the spider web out. Oop, there, see? Now, if it's too close, right here, I'm gonna go into these kind of things. And I see you guys doing this all the time when I walk around. Okay, please, just take your time. Remember, if you're looking at it flat, you don't know what you're doing. If you're looking at it like this, you don't know how far you're going, how far you extrude it. So you need to be in this view. So if I press E again, I go out, and I'm gonna zoom out, scrolling in and out, and I'm gonna press S, make that smaller. That's what we did, right? And I said to you guys, now try to do underneath. Click, let's do an E again, boom, E again, and then this time move my mouse away, press S for scale, out, and then E, let Blender do its thing, and then S again, like that, okay? This is cool, tab out, nice, this was done. Thank you very much. I'm gonna move it on the wire like that, out. So, we haven't really done anything yet, we just played with extrude. Press the period key, zoom in a bit. All right, tab again. Hopefully my mouse, my keyboard is not gonna fall apart here. Okay, so here's the, you know about the extrude, which is this, right? This is the harder way to do extrude, like this, click and left click. Once you click as you select the surface and then you extrude out as you would like. So I'm spinning around by holding my middle mouse, extrude, and so forth, right? We did that. Okay, nice. I said to you guys, the other one we're gonna use is Inset. Watch how this changes to just a yellow circle. And I don't know why the Blender people think this is a good idea, but hey, they're wizards, so let it be. Watch this, select a face, and instead of going we're gonna go Inset. Inset basically is an extrude without going forward, and it's also scales it. So basically it creates a second face. Okay, so here's the face. I'm in Inset because I'm in edit mode, right? Edit mode. And I'm gonna left click and push inwards. Like that means this is inwards, this is outwards. You can't go too far, right? So you let it go, there. That's an important function. Do it again. Select a face, because you're an inset, it will do this. For those people who'd like to know the exact percentage or thickness, yeah, he's in the building. All right, so here you can see that number, 3.6 whatever. I can go 0.35, for example, there. It did that. Right now, watch, I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna click here, just gonna just left click down, let go. Because I have this open, I can type in 0.35. It's the exact same amount. So if you want to be exact, this was 0.35, but once you click it once and you go away, this setting is gone. You can't see it again. So I asked you guys to do insets. Now we did that with the chess piece. This should not be new territory for you. Tab out. Okay, there. Okay, so I come in here, tab again, select the face, and now, for example, I can press extrude with the button there. If you like to draw it this way, you're fine. You're happy to do it there. Okay, and then we demoed here. I selected this face and I said, instead of extrude, go to inset. That's what we did yesterday. Like that. Because we were making so-called an axe per se, right? And what was that number? It's 0.3506, not bad. So now I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to type in 0.35. You don't have to do this number business, okay? I'm just saying. If you want to be symmetrical, this is one. So now, without touching anything here, I'm just going to press E for extrude. Look, boom, done, right? Click here. Even though right now Blender thinks I'm going to create an inset, if I press E, it overrides it like that. Okay, see that? Isn't that nice? That's nice. All right. So if I'm going to extrude again, E, like that. All right, so I did that, and I have no idea what I'm designing, but it's kind of all right, right? Now we're going to go into scale mode, all right? So you see this face is already selected, right? Please, please, please do me a favor. Pick one box, which is one axis. You need to stick to one axis. So we'll go like this, left click, look, I can make that into this. If I want to bring it down to a sharp point, I could do that, right? So you can see there's multiple applications for this. All right, so now let's take advantage. Let's do another one over here for a second. Watch this, click. Okay, now we're just in this mode, right? I'm in scale. I'm going to stay in move, and I'm going to press E for extrude. And I'm going to press scale from out here, look, like that. If I go E again, oops, if I select it and press E, move my mouse somewhere out here, and Blender helps me in that sense, okay? So you see, all right. You want to bring this in on the Y, make it thinner? Why not? Let's go to scale, okay? I can type in S and Y. You guys are not comfortable with that. I can go S for scale, Y. Look, it does it for me. Isn't that nice? Okay. So that's review of inset and extrude. Now we're going to add one loop cut. And I'm a believer of just keeping this simple. Look, you guys will come in here and do 4 or 5 at a time. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's overwhelming, okay? Keep it simple when you're going to do cuts. All right. So for example, if I add a cut here, I'm done. I move out. I go to move out literally. Okay, we don't need to loop anymore. So if I want to move just the top edge here, I have to click out and find this edge. See, there's the edge. I found the edge. Now you can do a million things. You can go in, go out, right? You can do whatever you want. There, control it. So I'm holding middle scroll down, clicking down like that. Okay, so then you're looking at this and say, let's make this some kind of an arrow here, okay? Let's make it an arrow, who knows? Let me add a loop cut first here and then walk away, go to move, and I'm gonna go into my orthographic view. This is where, okay, let me just move the other 2 objects out of the way. I can hide it, but I'm not gonna do that. So here I am, I'm in this orthographic view, X. You have to pick one until you find the right axes for yourself, see? This is the one. Here's one that I think many of you are not comfortable doing. So I'm saying go into orthographic view and manipulate the shape. So I'm going to go edit mode again, and there's that cut I just made, right? What if I go into vertex? And this is my big mistake here, coming from another application. If I do this, thinking that I've selected the vertices in the front and the back, it doesn't work in Blender. You need to be into X-ray mode here. Watch, 1, 2. These 2 need to be on, and watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to come in here, make a marquee. That means left click, make a box, and I'm going to bring this down. How nice that is. So we are manipulating what we are creating. So if I want this to go up, I could have used scale if I selected both of them. Okay, so you see, I'm going to use scale now. Watch, S, Z. See, I'm making this into, I'm basically moving it up and down. It's the same thing if you use scale. Look at that. If I take these 2 now, and if I use the scale tool here, I can bring this in like that, look, into a sharp point. See? That works, right? All right. So if you want, see, that's kind of like manipulating in the orthographic view. Okay. So if I want to make this shorter, watch, I can go right here, go like that, and I'll go to my move tool and just slide them all in. I can go in here, marquee select. So again, you're just going like this. It's selecting the front and the back. Very, very important that you do this, that you get comfortable in these views. Pressing these two right here, these two to square in the circle, which is an X-ray mode kind of. Okay, so you see, I can come in here now and I can take all of these without touching that one and just make this look taller, right? I can do whatever I want, really. I want to add a loop cut, add a loop cut here, boom. I'm going to go and I'm going to left click and drag it up and down. Let it go. Okay, here we go. We're going to go into something that you've done if you actually worked on the chess piece. Let's get out of this X-ray, thank you. All right, we're going to go into face. I'm going to select this loop. You did this again in the chess. So again, to select a face, multiple faces, you have to hold shift. A faster way to do it, you come in to this edge here that kind of connects the two faces, press Option or Alt on Windows. You've got a loop. Now, if I want to extrude out, there's a problem here. If I go to extrude now, look. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? Okay, again, this is review from the chess piece. If you hold down this left click here by the arrow, there's one that says along normal. So this is the face, that's the normal, and it's facing that way. It's perpendicular. So basically it's going to shoot out to facing the normals. That's what that means. Look how cool that is now. Okay, nice, right? All right, let me do that again. I'm going to come in here and do a loop cut. One, and I'll do another one underneath. There you go, and just walk away. Go into face mode, which is here. Zoom in, okay? And you know I want these two faces, so I'm going to hold Option and left click, and does the loop. Again, I'm going to do another extrude. Boop, right here, and then out it goes. Now, if I want to bring this up, this inside edge loop here, watch. Go to Move, go into Edges. You did this, again, fill in the blank. Option left click, watch. See, now I can move this edge in, out. Okay, so this goes like that, and so forth. You see, I can come in here, left click, get the ring, and then up it goes. Left click with the option, holding Option down, left click, boom, the loop. There, see? You can do some wild things. All right, so let's save this. And actually, yeah, actually I did that function, okay. So let me just go save as. So if I open yesterday's one, open recent should be here, a grade 10 demo. So what did I do here? I did the same thing, didn't I? Okay, so all I did, let's just take this for example. I'm going to hide everything by pressing /, and I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to press Tab, click on a face, Inset right here. Okay, left click inwards. Okay, there. So now I just did E for extrude. So let's say it's here, and do another E, and then press S. Now, oh, I didn't press S. I just pressed E. Let's press S. So what's S doing? Ooh, weird stuff, right? Because I'm not controlling what I'm doing. So I can go like that, and now I can go E again, extrude, and then that's it. I've got that piece, right? So watch this. Now I can come in here, add a loop cut, boom, walk away to move, go back in here to edge mode, grab this edge and bring it up. And I can bring this edge down, right? There, right? There's that. Okay, so here, if I grab this edge, hold shift, left click, I got two edges selected, right? Okay, so what you want to do, you can move it out, do whatever you want to do actually. Okay, see here? Now what did I do yesterday? I went into face mode and I said to you guys, I may want to taper that in. So scale, this is all we did. Oops, wait. See, this is the problem now. I didn't quite select on the Y, so I didn't get the taper I was looking for. Okay, so watch again. Yikes, this is a long demo, isn't it? 14 minutes. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so it comes in here like that. I'm going to go in the orthographic view, and that's not the view I want. I'll go this way, go into X-ray mode like before, go into vertex, which is the easiest way to kind of come in here and let's see, I'm not seeing this. Let's go here. So there. Okay, I can take this, go to move again, bring this down a bit, bring this up, whatever you want to do. I can take this one and let's pretend this is some kind of an axe, okay? Axes don't look like this maybe. How about we do it like that? See, left click, you have the move tool, kind of cool. Take these guys in and then come on in. I'm just recording, okay? S and then Z. Welcome back, buddy. All right, So here it is. I've got this happening. So this is kind of the starting point. Don't worry how perfect things look. It doesn't really matter in grade 10. You're just learning the tools. Okay, so look, I have a face here. I can get my scale tool, for example, and I can just pick the green axes and taper it in. Okay, I can do the same thing down here. As long as I click on the dot, right, it selects the entire surface, and there you go. You can taper it many, many ways. Okay, so I can come in here, do the same thing, taper it again. Okay, now you gotta get out of this mode, get out of X-ray, thank you, and then you have something like that. Okay, so this is yours. So if I wanted, that's pretty much what we did yesterday. Okay, like that. All right, I'm gonna stop here. I'm just gonna work the next one with cylinders. Okay, I'll do another one with cylinders. I'll stop here, thanks. Balian out.